So, Guard versus K-Suns. I will be going first. I will be doing, for orders and buffs, I will give Lord Solar's buff to the White Khazarkins. This is their core. They're going to get reroll wounds as well, so hits and wounds. I will do Tank Commander's buff within 12 inches onto this tank, which will buff over to this tank for, I believe it's Pound Them into Dust. Whatever the reroll hits of 1 is, I will give...
Can you just tap on the units so that I know what each does?
Sure. Is there a reroll 1s? Well...
Yeah, there is. You just copy this one and then change it. You hover your mouse over it and then click 2.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Go.
Well, I mean, this is... Until, like, the game ends, I don't really want to spam the board with these, because I'm always going to do the same thing and always on the same units, basically. So, both of these tanks are getting this via the Tank Commander. Lord Solar will give it as well to the Tank Commander, which will buff over to this one. And then... I will give first rank fire, second rank fire into these dudes, so they're going to have heavy 3s. And then it doesn't have anyone it could bounce over to, so I don't care. And then, also pregame, since I went first, I can move these dudes. But I don't know if I don't think I want to. I want to deny your deep striking. So they will pregame move fucking here. Probably. Yeah, massive pregame. And then I will do move to my horsies, 2 of my horsey boys. Give them +2 movement, and if they advance, add 6, yeah. I'll give it to my... Here's the question. I think the play is my greens and my reds, actually. Well, that's if I really want the middle, which I kind of do. So that will be it for all the orders and buffs. I believe I've only played guard once in the last year. I used to have Manticore spam, but they are gone now. I just noticed there's a little bed here. That's cute.
That's fun.
We like to have fun here. These guardsmen, these Kriegers are gonna go to sleep. Betty by time. Because there's no windows, so... and then do I even have... Yeah. What's their regular move? 6. I'm a bit of a horde army, so bear with me. And then they will swooty a banner over here. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to do it again over here with the teals. They're going to do a little truffle shuffle so I can get the Watchmaster in a better position. Actually, do a little bit of this. Neato. Let's see. The greens will advance. So it's going to be just the straight 18, I believe.
It's plus to their movement characteristic or when they are chosen to move.
Do not make an advanced roll. Instead, add 6 to the move characteristic.
Yeah, but when it's Astra, instead add.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the 2 also doesn't stack because that's a normal move. So they just have 18, and they ignore the bushes because
Bushes are not difficult ground.
yeah, I just wasn't sure if they're gonna be +1 or whatever to the cost tax for going over them. But if it was so, they would get ignored. So that's 5. I have 13. Whee! And so there's no issue with them going over through this, right?
I mean, it's cavalry. They have to go around us.
Yeah, they'd have to go around. Okay, that's fine. 6. What was that? How far have they gone? They went 5, so they have 18,
13.
so 13 left. 9 left.
Do you want me to move them as close as the obscuring as possible?
No, because then I'm gonna be taxed to go around. This is a bit better position.
I see. Okay.
I just want to know how far.
If there is any like slow stuff you want to do, I can do this for you so that the game goes faster.
No, yeah.
Just a simple stuff.
Well, I just need to know where they can go, because now I'll just teleport all the rest over there. I don't. You know what would help? Me stopping to fix these tokens. I don't like. They got the buff, but I mainly used it, so I don't need those tokens there. All the horsies, all the lonely horsies. Okay. Where do they all come from? This dude will be right here in case he needs to hold it for some reason. And let's see. The Reds, who also move 18. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. We will not be doing that though. We will go here. Where is
8.8.
Yeah. I like the movement though, because I like controlling it. So the sergeant, they'll just do a little dance so I can get the sergeant right there with their shit tons of extra movement. So you need to contest it with something, if you want. And do I want to fan them out? I don't think so. They have a little bit of a janky hitbox, unfortunately. The regular ones will also do an advance, but I will have to roll for the blues. The Mighty 3 reveals itself, so they will go 15. 4, 6, up to 5. So this is where they can go a bit further than this, but I would like. For buffing reasons, for them to go there. Mr. Tankmon, who can't. All my tanks don't have a target. I think.
What a surprise!
Yeah. So, he's using terrain correctly. It's not fair. Make it stop. Let's see. Actually, if they don't even need to advance, hold on. If I don't even need to advance these dudes, I'm just gonna do strategic scan. Where is...
Who? Oh, these guys.
The red ones, because I said advance,
Yeah.
but I didn't even go nearly that far, so...
Yeah. You're well within the movements.
I'm trying to pull it up. Because I just gotta verify it's not infantry. Scouring. Yeah, 1 unit. Okay. So yeah, they'll do that shit. But they are not OBSEC, so I believe it will end at my command. Grab this. Back to Mr. Tanks. I really don't have a target. Unfortunate. I will advance this tank, the Mighty 5. Let me read this. I don't think there's a reason why I can't park on it.
There isn't.
Yeah, because it says treat as flat terrain.
That's flat terrain. Yeah, you can drive through it.
Okay. What do I have? 5 plus
So you can rotate it.
15. You are 4.5, so about 3-inch tacks. So if I go here, 1, 2, and it give me like an extra 2 inches left. So I could go like there. Just count that. It's fine. I advance this tank. Oh, I needed that. Do it again. Okay. Lord Solar will advance. The Mighty 2. Or actually, no, the other platoon one. What is this? Yeah, it's within 6. Very well. Crap. 12, 2, 4. Okay. That'll do. And then let's see. I will normal move these dudes over here. I think I need to Congo line these goddammer motherfuckers. Yeah. I'll just declare advance with the purples. 4. No. You'll punish that. There. Let's see. This tank commander will advance. Mighty 5. He needs to go here. And then this Lehman Russ will advance. 4. Another reason is, since I don't have a target, there's no reason for these tokens, because they're not shooting anything, so...
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Unless you have like enough of the tanks.
5. I have 9 left. 2, 3. So I'd have about 6 left.
distances, the gun doesn't count, right?
Yeah, I was just checking that. If it measures from the hull, technically, it doesn't say that, but I think it's supposed to, because it doesn't have a base.
I see.
But
Because, in situations like these, you then come across this, a place where I could technically be in engagement range of him as well because of the gun. Like it just...
yeah, I actually need to not do that. I need to be silly and do sideways firing. He's gonna do something like this. Because I need to be within 6 inches. God. He's gonna have to do some janky shit. Actually, I don't think I can do it. That's upsetting.
Or tank.
Wow. Well, I know we can go here. Where am I gonna want my Kazarkin to go? Poor tank indeed. Do that. He will just unfortunately go like, this, that. They'll just help hold that. That's fine. My Kazarkin will advance. Because there's no reason for them not to. Actually, they do need to block off shit. Yeah. So it's gonna be 8 inches. Dude back. I'll have to risk that. These dudes will, I'll yeet them. Get rid of these fucking tokens.
Why did you get rid of the cat-eating spaghetti?
This is the second time I've ever seen that thing.
I love how you just hovered your mouse over it. It's okay, what the hell is it?
Yeah. Well, no, I literally saw it the other day, and I'm like, why is this growing in popularity?
Oh, no, you're not wrong, I presume.
No. Well, I would have liked to, but... I think I can. If I monkey it. Maybe. I can't. I won't have many targets, though, unfortunately. Bit of a meme.
Yeah, you won't be able to target the rubrics.
Yeah, and I can't target the character, so I can't get the full maximized mortal spam. But if I go over this side instead... that one dude. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I have massive range.
Yeah, I misjudged the footprint of your army. I thought that those units were bigger.
Yeah, I can, this seems like a nice thing to do.
Yes.
We're gonna go back here. Just give me a second, I need that circle up. Okay. Pretty sure I could fit everyone in here. It's hard to see that fucking thing. There we go. Wait, was one of those 8.9? Oh no, 9.1. Okay. I have micro amounts to spare if need be.
That is so irritating.
Yup. Corner power.
That is beyond irritating. Because all I had to do is just move this guy a bit more.
Yeah, just a bit more. That's why I was like over here. I'm like, you're duplicity, so I'm like, I'm gonna respect it. I don't want to deal with it. Even then, you're still gonna punish me. But let's get this on the way. Shooting, psychic, cringe. Shooting. Only one thing in my army, I think, which is the Kasserkin. I don't think... I'm not gonna be BM, but maybe I see that dude's toe, but I don't care enough. Was because your intention was to completely hide the Infernal Master, right?
I mean, he has the counter anyway.
Oh, he does have Lookouter, yeah. Who cares? Yeah, good point. Alright. I will spend 2 CP to get auto wound on 5 and 6s to wound, which from my Born Soldiers will count on my 5s to hit, will deal mortals. I'm heavy, so I'm -1, but I have full reroll hits and wounds. I'll have 3 Kasserkin shoot into the Zangor. I'll have 3 Kasserkin shoot into these rubrics. And then I'll have 3 Kasserkin shoot into the Zangor, I think. Do the Zangors, they don't have no invul, right?
You can use 5 up.
5 up?
Yeah. My whole army has a 5 up characters have 4 ups. I mean, the Chaos don't have nothing.
Oh, that's right, the Cabal of Sorcerers. Okay.
Yeah.
For the invul. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So, and then I don't think Mr. Sergeant, yeah, he's not in range of anything. He's just going to root them on. All right. So,
So what makes their hotshot cannons like 3 shots each?
So, that was the order of first rank fire, second rank fire. That turns las guns and hotshot las guns to heavy 3. Yep. Which is statistically better for doing this combo instead of take aim. Because take aim gives you +1 to the hit roll. And improves AP. But that's, not as nasty versus some other stuff. So, first one into these Zangors over here. And I get to reroll hits. There's a potential 2 more I can get, so I'll reroll to 4 even. Excellent. So these are auto wounds. And that's going to be 6 mortals as well. Wound roll. Excellent. So 6 mortals and all this at AP2 for what it's worth.
This is 8 mortals?
No. It caps at 6 per unit that I target.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That's very charming. And that's 2, or is it on top of everything?
Yeah. It's in addition. It's in addition.
And how much does a unit of Kasserkin cost?
I think like 100. Yeah, 100.
Well, now that's a charming amount of bullshit. So that is 12 more instead.
Okay. And let's do it again on the other Kasserkin. Oh, I didn't get the full amount. Sad.
Yeah, what a shame.
Unless it's a 6. No. That was the wound roll. I will re-roll the wound roll. Damn. Because I don't think a 4 wouldn't have gone through, right? No, yeah, it wouldn't have gone through. Because it's only strength 3. So 5 mortals and 5 saves for the other Kasserkin squad. Or Kasserkin Zangor.
No,
so a total of 9.
5 or 4 mortals?
5 mortals, and then this is regular damage. So 5 mortals, 4 wounds, 9 damage.
So 7 mortals.
And then the Flamer Bros.
Well,
And you don't get cover, but you still get all his dust. Okay. So 6 mortals and then 6 saves.
That's AP wall?
It's AP2 and you don't get cover, so that'd be going to 5s and then you get all his dust down to 4s for the flamers.
Yeah, so that's 5 did. Okay, so I'll concede right about now because what I expected to do and my intention was to screen those guys out. So we can either finish the game right now or we can just assume that I screened this out properly.
What were you trying to screen?
I was trying to screen this corner and this corner. I mean, it was pretty clear there from both sides. So, you know, we can assume that you won this game. Like, I don't really care about winning because I know this is...
No, I understand. You're not being BM. No, I get it. Like, we were just trying to test that. But,
Yeah, I just want to assume a situation where I don't lose health because right now this is literally the fix for that corner because you could scoop those guys there. And for this corner...
Well, I can't teleport any more dudes, but, you know...
Yeah, I know, but still, I'm losing, like, health effectiveness with my army with the Zangor, which means I cannot take objectives, and that kind of makes everything much tougher. I should have screened differently, because I didn't know that this unit is so small. And that's, I guess, that's my lack of experience there.
I will agree with you, because you know, that is what did you in. Tactical positioning is so huge, in my opinion, in 40k. Like, I even argue that it's a bigger difference than skill sometimes, because, like, monkey see, monkey shoot. And so, like, you did really good preventing, like, my tanks getting anything. And then, so that I just have nothing to do for round 1. And, hell, you can even do nothing again for another round. Because, yeah, while these caster can hurt you, I can't even get to you for, like, another round, maybe. And so, all my dudes will move up, but then you want me to be closer to you, so...
Yeah, but, we can try this movement again, just assuming that I screened it out properly.
Oh, no. You said you wanted competitive.
Yeah, but that means that I just concede at this point. This is the end of the game. Because you kill, like, those squads, you take out half my squad of rubrics, like, there's no point in me continuing the game. That's why I'm saying it. We can assume you won. Like, I don't care about the result. We can assume you won. I just want to play a game where I don't immediately lose because I made shitty movement. Like, that's what I'm trying to learn.
Yeah,
that's why I've said at the beginning of the game that I want to learn something,
if you
not win.
Yeah, if you fix those movements, then I will respectfully request that I also have slightly better movement so I could have my tank be right here. And then I will not do that with my Kazarkin because they cannot...
Absolutely.
Then yeah. And then...
Like, I just want to that's my priority here.
And I don't think, then... I can get these dudes. That might be it.
Maybe, but for me, then that's acceptable.
Yeah, that's very fine. Yeah, who gives a fuck?
You can also try to do, but then again, you're just targeting a single unit.
I could still hit these Zangors, then...
Yeah, but like I said, then that's acceptable. Like, you're just shooting a single unit of Zangor, and then you can, like, you know, me losing a single unit of Zangor, that is acceptable. It's 140 points of models which are supposed to die anyway. Okay. But me losing, like, here, I guess it's another mistake of movement for me.
And I don't, actually, no, I don't think so, because...
Yeah, but then,
it's
like,
too far
probably
away.
what I would have done in, like, Alpha League or something, I would have literally copied your unit and then started just measuring. Yeah, like...
No, yeah, that's what you should do, for sure. 20... I don't... Yeah. So if you did better positioning, so I'm outside of 9 for these dudes, and yet not within 24, then I'd only be able to hit those. I think... So I'm down for my official win, but we can unofficially keep going.
Yeah.
I think I would still do... This would be my best bet then. Try to chunk down these Chaos Spawn. Maybe... Uh, fuck. Do you
Because
have
right
a,
now, we're both learning because we both have actual decisions to
do you...
make.
No, I always say it's good when you fight good battle brothers, because then they're whetstones to polish up your skills. Do you have any, like, go fast, advance and charge, other shit with your Chaos Spawn or Zangors?
Advance in charge with the Thousand Suns. I mean, I know we're the dedicated melee army.
No, I know you have your...
I can double move them, but then I would have to make a choice between the Zangor Shaman or the Chaos Spawn. But, yeah. So I could double move the Chaos Spawn here 14 inches, and that gets me certain charge into those guys. Fated Mutation is going to get me 15 D3 attacks plus 5. AP2, I could make them hit on 3s.
This is actually... yeah. I want to shoot those dudes, but this is the better target, so I will... yeah, I need to know what 9 is. Thank you.
That's just 9.
That is 9. Dudes will go here. And just bring Billy over. Yeah, I could definitely...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them have line of sight, I would say.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well then fuck that, no. I want them to get those dudes, but no, I need full line of sight. Fuck that. We're killing these dudes then. I think I can get all line of sight over here.
Oh yeah, those are huge. Oh, not so sure about that.
We'll find
Let me
out.
just control the line of sight for you.
Yeah, let's just fucking get a, Yup. Alright. Let's just... Ooh! The punish. Okay, so I can maybe... No! Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can get them all. Barely. Well, I need to get these guys back on the board. But I should...
Yeah. Like, if you move those... Yeah, you can easily get all of those within line of sight. Yeah, easily.
Okay. And that is what we will do. Same thing, but now on here. So... I will just roll them all together. But this cucks me out of 12 potential mortals, which is cool. So 27 dice. But effectively, instead of... I'm gonna get it. Yeah, so I still barely got it, but now I just fish for 4s and stuff instead. Okay. I'm gonna give myself a CP back, and it'll just be on... Because, like, I wouldn't realistically then do that 5-ups to do mortals, because on average I'd get this anyway. And then that 1 CP, see if I refund with my, my dude. I don't. So these do not auto-wound.
It's wounding on 5, toughness 5.
Yeah, it's gonna wound on 5s now. Still have reroll all wounds.
And what gives a complete wound reroll?
Lord Solar. It's reroll hits, and if they're core, which Kazarkin are core, it's reroll all wounds.
This is quite disgusting.
And they're
What's
just
the
100
AP?
points. AP2. So,
Okay, that's 5 mortal wounds.
yep, 5
AP2
mortals.
gets me down to a 7-up, which means that this is how much more?
And they would
12
ignore
more.
cover for what it's worth.
So, no, it isn't worth. So that's 3, that's 7, that's 11, and 1 is left at 3.
Okay. And then that is my my fucking turn. Do you? And then I don't believe you're gonna have to worry about
Well,
no, yeah, on a 6. Do it. Ah,
you go, with a 1 in
not
style.
based.
Hmm.
Your turn.
Okay. Yeah, this isn't bad. This isn't bad at all. Okay.
Versus like 20 Zangor and 4 rubrics.
Yeah, exactly. That's.
Now, one dude I played from the only other time I've played this, I got my turn 1 before he even got to play. I think I got like 1,300 points of damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Uh,
I mean, it's like I wish we got to a point with the meta where there wasn't one codex that just sweeps absolutely everything, and then a week later, like you're getting nerfed. You're just having your fun as the.
Oh no, yeah, this has to get nerfed. The fact that it has it is bonkers. For the field
Yeah.
Munitorum.
Cool.
Yeah, they didn't change anything in the field.
In like 5 million years. So, Glimpse of Eternity with this guy. And of course it doesn't go off. Why do I have 6 CP? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I will spend 1 CP to just deal a normal one to one of those guys. And make it go off anyway. Because that is quite an important thing. So now let me get this comically huge die to remember that I have a free reroll of a single die no matter what it is. And then the other guy, he's going to do Malefic Maelstrom. There you go, that goes off. And that's going to go on a squad of rubrics. Question is which squad of rubrics is it going to go on? It's going to go on this squad of rubrics, and then this Infernal Master, he's going to use his crystal to crystal out all those Zangor here. They're going to come back in the movement phase.
Whoa.
And yeah, do I want to sacrifice units of my military magic to kill those guys? Maybe. Yeah, but kill both of the Kazakhstan, that would make my life simpler. That is noble. Stand here with the guy. The only thing that concerns me is range, honestly.
Yeah, and the yellows have plus 4 inches, so they have 28-inch range. Because of heirloom weapons.
Within 12. Okay, so I'm not going to get both.
Where is the... Astra Militarum, Stratagems...
Okay, this isn't abysmal. Bits suboptimal, but then I probably don't know what to done anything with the Chaos Spawn to save them. I guess I could have put them in the building. Maybe, but right now that's secondary. Okay, so everybody did their skills. Now, movement phase. The movement phase. Yeah, that kind of simplifies my life. Because which ones can you teleport?
Just the whites. And it was just the one time.
Oh, really? So you can. Oh, so I can just sit on my ass till the end of the game.
Yeah, that's why I said you could just AFK for 2 rounds and then have me go closer since you have more melee-based Zangors and Chaos Spawn and stuff. And you'd be able to get more your Flamer and stuff off. Because, I mean, I'm going to march up towards you. But the only thing is technically you do need to, like, statistically, you need to kill these dudes. Because I am doing a strategic scan and I now hold more than you. So you can't completely sit on your ass because I will just... I can also sit on my ass at this point as long as I control the middle and I'll win. I can play Necrons.
Yeah, I can kill them. I mean, I can charge them with an 8-inch charge. I also have the funny reroll, so I don't worry about that too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, Void
Yes. What? No. They'll be fine.
Well, I can just stop you. Are they OPSEC?
They are not. No, unfortunately, they are not OPSEC. That would be such a meme too.
Well, I'm going to do the opposite and just get this guy involved.
If I had a any Perfectress, then I could do I could give out OBSEC. I don't think. Actually, I think I could do that with my Lord Solar. Hold up. Because I think he can give Perfectors if he wants, because he can give Mechanized. Yeah, so I could do Perfectors orders with him, so I can give OBSEC, and I can give 12-inch Deny Deep Strike with my Lord Solar as well. So I can give OBSEC to these horses. But not... Actually, would I have to do it like this? Yeah, I could do that. I could give them OBSEC. Big meme. Really?
This is so dumb. Yeah, this is 9, I guess. Super. Wow, this is probably the most awkward measurement I've seen. Yeah, but this, do you see how much there is there?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's weird. So would this be...
yeah.
Alright, it's the hitbox. The hitbox is so jank. Because I actually can't even put these dudes closer to each other. Can I... Okay, 8. There we go. So...
8.6, I guess 8.5, so I need to get this guy a bit back here. Yeah, I just need to lock them, and then the...
Yeah, do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah,
I'm on 3D, I think.
Okay, so moving back, now he should be 9. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so it's just here for measurement purposes, but they should be done in a way. Yeah, if I don't exceed the charge, it's going to be grim, but I should have decent chances of doing that. Because right now, I'm doing something that's called steepness. Their toughness 4. Toughness 4. So that was enough out of this. That means that I could use this for him. Do I just come out the water once? Yes, I can. I have to kill them because they're just pissing me off over here. Yeah, you're going to pick and choose whatever you want, so I just give you one thing to do at a time. It should be fun. Yeah, you can't teleport anything more now. That's valuable information. First class 13, 4 out, I'm not going to do anything else. 10 models. Okay, so. actually. Easily single model. Yeah. You can just do this because you have to go around. So, all of those have line of sight. Actually, this one's just slightly off. Just rotate his pistol. There you go, all of those guys have line of sight. All those guys are within 12. We're going to shoot them twice. 8 shells, plus the plasma. That might not kill. Yeah, but they're not getting orders next turn, so we can afford them. So no more teleports, no more strategic reserves, no more bullshit.
Well, there's still bullshit, but none of that bullshit.
Yeah, but less bullshit.
Yeah,
It's
there's
like
less, yeah.
acceptable amount of bullshit. Yeah, should I give it preference? We're probably going to kill him. Just what, 60 attacks here? Well, they go 12. Yeah, you're pretty much going to take the middle next turn no matter what. So the tanks, do you have anti-horde? No.
Kinda. It's just that my anti-horde is the well, I very much do, because again, that's the frag tips, because the frag tips are double exploding.
Yeah, but I'm thinking whether I should just kill all 3 of those units in one turn.
Then you can. And then, besides those, my tank commander is Gatekeeper, so it's D3 plus 6 for 3 damage each, AP 3, Strength 9, ignoring light cover. And I still have the Khazarkins also. And while it would be a heavy loss, if I don't lose all of them in the first 2 rounds, that's a good trade if I can just control the rest of the board. And I still have my tanks on my Khazarkin.
That's the thing, that you might lose all of them, but this is a might and not a will, and that is kind of complicated.
Continue to take the time that you need, because I'm cooking.
What?
I said continue to take the time that you need, because I am cooking.
No problem. I sure do need to check my time here. Those guys are minus 40 attacks. 4 ups, 5 ups. Statistically, they probably should kill them. Flamers. Here.
Oh. Hands up, play my song, everything's gonna be okay. Hey, it's a party in the USA. Hello there.
You've been expecting me.
I'd like to imagine that Korn after he kills fucking Commissar Yarrick. Ah, a fine addition to my collection.
Yes, it is indeed a fine addition.
So far, I think the only big misplay is there's no reason since I didn't have to give these dudes move. I could have just given the Reds OBSEC as well, but eh.
Oh well. You didn't train that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh well, we'll continue on from here.
Let's see, where is...
Let's see what the great wizard amongst us has planned. Do you have any idea of what is going on?
Yeah, this is, alternate timeline Guard versus Thousand Suns.
Yes, but do you know what the great wizard has planned for us? What wait for him?
He is, trying to not lose a second time, so I'm looking forward to what he has planned.
Oh, does he have?
Let's see. Where is...
I shall
Yes,
leave
they have
you
manipulated the time fabric itself in order to regain the advantage in this battle.
Real talk, the GW Nurgle short animated video is pretty cool, where they like casted psychic Nurgle plague in the past for the future.
Well, it's a great wizard.
Let's see.
Okay, it's time for the Hail Mary.
Yeah, let's see it.
You don't need to worry. We're in fire.
I am recording this game though, Astro Chicken, if you can dial down the peanut gallery.
I'm sorry.
No worries. Let's see. Not the Rough Riders, Attilan Rough Riders. Do I have anything to save these dudes?
There is no worries to be saved here. It's only 5 million attacks. I'm closer to 40. They're going to most likely survive. You know, Thousand Suns as such are disappointing in melee, so just don't worry.
I don't have any defensive strats I can use for the Rough Riders. And technically, I understand it says Rough Riders, but that's not a thing. It's Attilan Rough Riders for Battle Scribe.
Okay.
What's going on with these dudes?
Which ones?
The ones that are
Oh.
flying somewhere.
They were here, they were crystal, and now they're not here.
Yeah, I know. Well, okay, I'm just curious where they're gonna go.
Yeah, I am as well.
I
I
played.
mean, I have an idea. Like I've said, this whole strategy right now is just a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Because it's probably like a now or never situation that I have to take as much initiative as I can.
Depending on your.
Yeah, but I'm going to advance the Infernal Master.
Okay.
Actually, did I need to do that? Did I screw that? Was he within 6? I think I did screw that. Well, too bad!
Let's see.
Wait, catering gives. Wait, this is supposed to be like that. This guy's played Master gives Eternity. There you go. Is it the one with Dumble? No, this one has double. Yeah, that's the plan. That should work well. I'm going to +1 to my charge, so I finished the movement here. Ariman 18 into the range. Cut up their fucking support. Hey, that's it being cheating. They're going to just go shoot this stuff. That's the idea. This guy's going to do the scouring action. Hopefully, it's just not going to explode for whatever reason next turn. then I do not move those dice. This guy has the crystal. He needs to move as well. I'm going to advance him. +4. That is right about a lot of inches. Okay. No! Shittiest model ever. There you go. Riemann is going to move up, and he is within 18 inches of existence itself, which is optimal. This guy... Yeah. Okay, I guess you're going to... Okay, this is doable.
It's nice to have dreams.
Goodbye. Okay. What is that here? Yeah, this guy's pretty cool with the voice acting. We just did it too much.
Yeah, if you could continue to dial it down. Let's see. Yeah, you definitely need to do damage this round, or else. Yeah. By the way, are these dudes gonna just not be punished?
I don't have to.
Okay. I have another stratagem. I didn't use it because there isn't a reason to, but I can shoot twice. So.
Charming.
Yeah, because I don't have to move them. So if you don't make this charge, I will, or even then, I could maybe just kill off this dude now.
Yeah, we will see. We will see. That is everything right now is in a limbo of whether my rolls work out. Which
let's see it. Let's see it.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got a situation like this. We're not doing any more teleports. This is the end of the movement phase, cyclic phase. Now we're going to begin.
Yes.
With warp ritual. The simplest decision of this whole cyclic phase is just trying to do warp ritual. That is an 11. Just goes off. I get 3 points. You have killed 0 units last turn, which means that I'm a happy man. Now, from the more interesting decisions, Ahriman is going to cast Weaver of Fates. That does go off. A 4-up invul is put on the middle unit of Zangor. Then, I am going to cast Glamour of Zinj. It goes on the middle unit of Zangor as well, so the Zangor are now -1 to hit with a 4-up invulnerable save. Then, I'm going to cast Presage. That is a 5. I have a free reroll from Ahriman. That is a 10. Goes off on those guys. Now, I am going to cast... Those guys are the closest visible enemy units. I am going to begin with... Oh, this guy has a bit of a different setup, doesn't he?
Told the dude to stop talking over our game. Proceeds to leave. Sorry, keep going.
Okay, I'll begin with Smite.
Yep.
Choose this guy to cast. So I'll begin with Smite. Why?
Ha, you suck.
Yeah, I agree.
You spend 9 Cabal points or something.
Yeah, great idea to get a bloody smite. Do I care about mortal wounds this much? I don't care about killing those people when I'm doing this. Next up, I'm going to cast Zinch's Firestorm with the Athanaean Scrolls.
Who are you targeting?
There you go. That's an 11. I get to choose after it goes off. So now, I could try to... No, I won't do away with those guys. If I do this... Well, I guess all of them are within 9, so I could make them weaker right now just to take them off the point, more likely. Or I could piss those guys off. Yeah, I'll just try to attack those guys.
Okay.
So really cast a lot of damage to do that. Unless we need to weaken both anyway, because you'll piss off this squad in the back. Yeah, so the blue guys, that is 9 dice, points to add D3 on top of that. 5 ups are mortal wounds, that is the low statistics, obviously. 2 mortal wounds into them, so 1 dies, and D3, 3 mortal wounds, okay, that's normal. So 3 plus 2, that's 5 mortal wounds into the blue ones, so 2.5 die.
Oh no.
And then I'm going to do Gaze of Hate.
Actually.
Why do I bother sometimes? He's going to suffer the perils, because screw him. He suffers the immortal wound of perils. Ow, that's tough. Hopefully the other rolls won't go like that. Ow, that's tough.
I don't need to fight you. You're already fighting you.
Yeah. We have to do this, and we have to do this. Pretty much. 6 needs a 7, that statistically will work well. This guy will cast... Didn't reroll anything yet. No, I didn't. This guy's going to cast Temporal Surge. That goes off on an 11. See? That's better. And those guys are going to move another 6. Aye.
Yeah. I think the only reroll was Arimon's. You haven't done anything else.
Oh, if Ariman... Oh, I forgot that Ariman... Oh, those guys aren't core, never mind! Because for some bloody reason, the Zangor aren't core. Even though being literally the core of my army, but hey...
Yeah, whoever built that list doesn't know what they're doing.
Also, can those guys do Burn Empires? Because they are not doing anything else.
Which ones?
These flamers.
Yeah.
Like, they can... Yeah.
Yeah.
So Burn Empires here. And the rest of this squad has to move up another 6 inches. Or should I say, zinches? Oh, this joke gets funnier every time I tell it. Wait, 3. And then another 3. And then this. Oh, this guy's ain't getting that. Because those guys are just going to stay behind. Another 6 inches here. There we go. And this banner just going to be bannering about. Okay. Oh, this big cast stuff is pretty abysmal. Those guys. Do I just spend 1 more CP, or do I try to roll for it? I can smite, and then I'm just going to remove this model and make this light dumb. Oh, I did already spend the Cabal power, that doesn't matter. That means that I have to roll for that. That brings up... Yeah. Have I used the reroll yet?
No.
I have not. Okay, that gives me decent chances. Then the guys here, they are going to cast Sorcerer's Facade. Goes up! There you go. And I am going to spend 4 Cabal points to add 6 inches of range to that, and this guy's gone. Yeah, he's just going to be chilling here since you cannot teleport anything else. Yeah. Then I'm going to spend another 4 Cabal points, and those flamers in the back are just going to cast the CP thing. And goes off, I get a CP. So back to 6. Cast. Why does the dimple just pull it right out of my ass? Should I? No. Hey! This guy is going to cast Doombolt. Goes up, and then I spend 3 Cabal points.
D3?
For him to use the line of sight of a different unit, and he uses the line of sight of the Zangor, so these guys get flat free.
Yup, okay.
Wow, this is like the first time I've used it ever.
I don't even know if I've ever done that.
Yeah, it's so situational.
Yeah, but you
That
know,
was
it's
fun.
it's good to have the options.
Yeah. That's it for the psychic phase. Shooting phase. It's really just one shooting I have to do. It's just those guys.
Okay.
They're all within 12. That's going to be 8 shots into the castle team. Yeah, it's easily.
Yeah, those 3.
The arrow 12. So.
Actually, can this guy see him as well?
Yeah.
Yes, those 4.
This
Those
one
4.
does.
Yeah. All right, let's see it.
So, do I just give them more shots? It's 1 CP. Yeah, I have enough CP for everything. So I'll just spend 1 CP to give them additional shots with their bolter. So it's 3 per model. It's 12 shots. Hitting on 3.
Hold on a second.
3.
Let me just check to see if I have. I don't think I have anything for. Oh, but it's not though, are they? Because that's only for shock assault, dudes. These are not Cadian. They are Kazarkan Arcadian. Interesting. Okay. What's shooting them? Like it's an Inferno bolt gun.
AP2.
4 bolt guns. Let's be silly. I will do Cadia stands, so they have trans, so your 3s on your wound roll won't hurt them. Your 3s will go away on the wound roll. And then I'll do immovable indoctrination, so worsens the AP by 1 and you cannot reroll the wound roll.
Wait, how do you suddenly have 4 CP?
I started with 3. I used 1. And then...
Used 2.
No, remember, because I said there was no reason when we went back, there's no reason for me to do both those stratagems.
Okay, yeah.
And then I start with 3, I gain 1 at the start of my turn. So I would have gone down to 3 from using that stratagem, and then your turn I go up to 4.
So which one did you choose?
I used the Mortal Wounds one.
Yeah, but right now, which one are you using?
Oh, I'm using 2 different stratagems. I'm going to do Cadia Stands for 1, and then I'm going to do Immovable Indoctrination for 1 as well. And then let me roll, see if I get a... I do get a CP
so
refund.
They're both Military Tempestus and Canadian?
Astromil...
They're not.
Oh, no, they're not military temp. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Let me just re-roll 1 dice then. Oh, well. Yeah, but still, so the 3s... I'll still do that. So the 3s... They have, trans.
So freeze. Wow, that's a shit ton of 2s.
Come on, 1 through 3s. 1 through 3s. Oh, that doesn't help me. Oh, well. So...
4. AP2. 4 on 6s.
Yup. Nope, so 4 dead dudes. So I will narc.
And then the aspiring pulsar of his plasma pistol, it just has 1 shot there.
What? He can't see them.
He does with his pistol.
No, the sorcerer can't see him.
He can. Well, I can give you a screenshot easily the pistol does. At least that was the intention. Yeah, he can. Like, can you move your cursor for a bit? There you go. Yeah.
It's calling it close, but sure. I don't think so, but it's fine. So that's 4 dudes. 1, 2. Actually, I'll cut 1, 2. These 4. And then your plasma.
Yeah, on freeze. And on force.
trans,
Oh.
so it's just the 4 getting narked.
Bad.
Not sure what that Zangor's doing there.
We'll have to roll morale. 8 leadership. Bloody guardsman.
Yeah, so on a 5.
Wow.
Which, at that point, I'll probably narc the dude and save the rest of my actual guys.
Oh, you can't do that for free. Don't you need to have a commissar for that?
For what? Oh, no. You're no. I'm saying if I fail morale, I'll lose. I'll just try to kill the sergeant so I can keep the actual good dudes.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's what you mean. I thought that you can do the commissar thing.
No.
But,
What else? Is that it for shooting?
Okay. Yeah, that's it for shooting.
Alright, let's see the charge.
Charge pay. I'll declare a charge with those anger into the Rough Riders.
Yup.
Give me something to... Actually... Yeah, first this one. I'll declare a charge into those Rough Riders here. That's an 8-inch charge. It's 9 from distance plus 1 from breakboard.
Yeah.
That is.
You got it.
There you go. That would be 9. That's a 10.
To be honest, I was hoping you were going to psychic spam the red, because I actually was just going to abandon this objective.
So that's 10 inches of movement. Oh. This is... So I get like 2 more there. But it's just... Has 1 more... Yeah. Okay, those are better shit boxes than those guys. There you go.
Does he count as... Where's Lord Solar? He does not. Okay. Does this count? It does not. Okay. It's a lot of dudes.
You?
Are these the ones with the double buff, or is it these ones?
Oh, the middle ones.
Okay, got it.
The point. Middle ones survive.
Yeah.
Which they won't, but one can only dream.
Yup.
It probably won't even kill the unit there. Since your toughness 4. Yeah. Don't I just kill this hammer?
I don't know, you can get some good damage output. You have a lot of it.
No. I'm wondering whether I should clip this guy within like 3 inches
Oh.
of something.
Yes, you definitely should.
Should leave him there or have him get look out, sir?
Well, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, I guess. Pretty much. Okay. Then those guys are going to declare a charge.
Don't you need 2 within 2? For...
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Has to be
There you go.
this tail thingy.
I mean, we really just need to know your damage output for this turn anyway. So that's them.
Yeah.
And then, so these dudes now.
This this is 3 plus 3, 6. That is bad.
+1 for 7, right?
Yeah, that is 7. But I could re-roll this.
You have a lot of CP to burn.
I have this to burn, which I'm not going to use in anything else, will I? Because what? Yeah, should I bother a 9-inch charge here? That gives me nothing. I mean, you can piss me off with those guys, I guess, but no, I don't think it's... Yeah, I'll just burn this big guy and re-roll the one of the dice of the charger. There you go, that's 9 inches. So... And I'm obviously not basing them.
So good. Goat people aren't real. Goat people can't hurt you.
Okay, there you go. So heading on raise.
Yep.
That's decent. You will try to interrupt, will you not?
True.
You probably...
With that said, you should hit the reds first, because since they're within the aura range of Lord Solar, they're getting reroll hits and wounds of 1.
Oh,
So
okay.
I recommend you make the most against the reds first.
Are they not for this guy within the range, the green ones? Oh, 6.4, they are not.
Nope, yeah, his aura is this little one right here.
Okay, so fight phase, and...
Otherwise, I will punish you.
Yeah. I will just pile in. Just pile in into this attack, because why not?
Okay.
Can shoot into engagement range, but...
With my Hunter Killer Las Cannon and Vanquisher Cannon.
Exactly.
Just do 30
Best
wounds.
anti-horde weapons ever. Okay, so let's say all of those guys are into range because your hitboxes here are wonky. And they should
Yeah.
be anyway.
Yeah.
So, is it within 2? Yes, it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it's 17 times 2. So first, let's do 6. Let's do 3. Yeah, that's 17 times 2. Plus 1 attack. And wow, I have so much CP and I kind of have business in spending that. I could do Inhuman Savagery and just have a full reroll of the hit roll, which is going to increase the amount of stuff that goes through, but I don't think it might be worth it because what do you have here? 20 wounds worth of
I
human.
disagree. I think it is worth it.
Maybe. I will do that for 2 CP then. So 3 apps with a full hit reroll. Well, that is good. And wounding you on force, since they are strength 4. that is abysmal.
That one was bad, yeah. And then
14 AP2, AP1.
AP1, so 5 ups.
5. Yeah. Ugh.
So 4 dead horses.
4 dead. That's pathetic. Yeah, and I'll just consolidate with this guy.
Yeah, the reason I was saying it's worth it is so if you could get a bit more, so you could consolidate into the other tank and whatnot. Just to guarantee that you're
I probably would have managed it anyway, but it was a waste of CP. Would you like to interrupt?
Yes. I just gotta measure. Are you trying to be in engagement with this tank?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I'll spend 2 CP. And then, I've already gained the refund this turn, so I can't get it again. Counterattack with these dudes. They're not gonna pile in because their hitbox is jank. Well, they'll pile, actually, yeah. No, because they're half-inch.
Yeah, they're all within.
Yeah. And I will melt a frag lance. So every hit double explodes.
Successful hit plus 15 additional hits. That's so dumb.
And then is there? Yep. One more.
It's 18 of health.
And then they are not getting Lord Solar buff unfortunately, so I need 3 ups. A lot of ones. So let me just
Yeah, but that's just...
and then it's gonna be I think 4 ups though.
Yeah. Okay, that is a lot of ones. And then
-1.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. How many are dead? 2,
The answer is yes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 4 alive. Okay.
Lol. 200 points, you say?
Yeah, that's 200 points, and a Kazukin is 100 points. So you could technically run 1 Rough Rider, 3 Kazukin, and Leontis in a 1,200 2v2 game, and just be stupid.
Yeah, guard needs a nerf.
Yeah, it's too cost efficient. I think the best thing for Rough Riders isn't actually even nerfing them with points. It's nerfing the unit size. You can't bring more than 5. I'd say it's like literally just 3 to 5 for Rough Riders would be cool.
It's still expensive. It's still cheap as hell. A single model is 20. Yeah, that's no.
No, it's way too efficient. And, oh, well, they're easy to kill. I'm like, I don't care if you kill 6 of them. The 4 will.
Yeah, guess what else is easy to kill?
Yeah.
Chaos Storm.
Yeah.
5 up same. No invul, no nothing. Also fights well in melee. Has less movement than you.
Yeah.
I can take only 5 for the whole unit. It costs 21 points, but who cares?
And you're not getting rerolls versus I could be Lord Solar. Yeah, they're gonna have full hits, wounds,
expensive.
+1.
Like 20 something points.
Yeah.
25 maybe. That's too cheap.
Whenever I've heard a single person say they're bad, I'm like, I immediately think less of you. Your opinion is invalidated from now on.
8 attacks, hitting on 3s. Behold, the might of the 1,000 suns in melee. That is 3. And I don't even kill 1. I actually do!
You do kill,
1 is hurt.
Yeah.
Very close. Yeah, this goes. Wow. Remarkable.
I will now fight back with these dudes who are in
That is
range.
hilarious that I have killed 4 and with 20 models and a single one with
So
4.
that's 5, 6, so 12, 13. Frag, of course.
Hitting on 4s. Like it matters with your rolls, holy shit.
Lord Solar. So.
Which is supposed to double explode or something.
Oh shit, that's right. How many dice was there?
2 more than this. You rolled 3 1s? No, you rolled 3 1s, 1 2s. So 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then
this
4.
whole thing twice over, and this is what you roll still. Yeah.
That can't be right. That can't be right. I want that to be wrong.
You're hitting on 4s.
So I only missed 2. So 4,
You rolled
5,
7.
6, 7.
This should be 14.
Oh god. I'm sorry. And then reroll the 1s, 4 ups. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
6
Yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3. Guess it's 2. Wow. He affects everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that works. And 6, I guess. I can fight back with the dongs.
And then the tonks, yeah. 6s. This is just both tanks. I don't care which, it's up to you. 1 at AP 0.
4 up anyway.
Ah! I smack you with the fucking gun. Alright. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident though. Would you be down to still call it?
Let's see, how does it work? We've got those guys tied into combat. I mean, I wouldn't be so sure. I still have... Yeah, you're killing just 300 points worth of models. And I scored 3. I am denying you scoring this objective in the primary, since those guys aren't OPSEC. Those guys, are the Death Corps OPSEC?
Yeah, they're OPSEC, yeah. They're troops, so I am still holding this.
Yeah, you're holding 2 points. Well, that should have worked better than Abysmal with those Green Rough Riders, but you can't fall back and charge with the Rough Riders, can you?
I think I do have a fallback option. Hold on. Could be mistaken.
Oh, that's... yeah. Same things tried.
When Attila and Rough Rider, yeah. So yeah, I still can.
Specifically Attila and Rough Riders, that's charming. Shoot and declare a charge in Attila which should fall back, so you can fall back 12 inches. So you're going to be moving like 6 and 6, and you're charging my guys. My flamers. I'm gonna charge them through a wall. For really much. Because that costs 1 CP.
And technically, since they're within range, I can give them move, so they actually can go.
Okay, this formation here is super important to maintain. And since you cannot really fall back with the Rough Riders here, in a way that wouldn't disrupt...
Oh, no, yeah, that's fine. I plan on just keeping them there, shooting them with the 2 tanks, and then doing all the Rough Riders. And they can shoot as well for their pistols.
Yeah, but I am still going to be holding the point, and that's kind of the, well, point. So
Yeah, I know.
This is important. If I lose morale here, I'm done. Because this formation, it can only be maintained if I have cohesion, and I have cohesion still.
Well, you have 3
because of
CP.
the
Just
arms.
you have 3 CP. Just bravery.
I cannot reroll morale tests, but I have a free reroll of the morale tests. I could do. Oh yeah, I could do insane bravery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's that important to you, but it costs you 2 CP. What I was saying is, regardless of that, that's round 2. but I think I'm gonna have enough board control for the rest of the game going forward. Um, you just
Still
have
have
the
to
two,
check like
because you have the war dogs
And
still, but I still have
yeah,
all my
still
tanks.
have 465 points of war dogs, which can clear up. Like, let's actually, I want to see what the war dogs do when they're, let's say, going to be shooting the Rough Riders. So that's going to be.
If you want to sim dice,
I
there's no
can,
problem with me if you want to sim dice real quick.
yeah,
Yeah.
because that's going to be 3 war dogs. We can make it exploding 6s. Um,
They have
hitting on
exploding 6s?
3. Of course, I roll like 22s. Charming. But that goes away. I get 3 exploding 6s, strength 7 to your toughness 4, winning in 3s.
Oh, no.
How many 2s will I roll?
Because regardless, again,
7,
I don't care if you
2.
kill the Rough Riders, because then I'm going to kill them all with my tanks.
Yeah. You probably will.
And then you won't... You're bringing them in on your next turn, which means these Zangor are dead, which means I'll retake control of the middle in round 3 to 4.
Yeah, I still have 20 flamers though, so that's the thing.
I still have a bunch of Kazarkin as well. I'll be doing that too. I hope you're not counting these dudes, because they're going to disappear because of these guys.
Yeah. The guard needs a nerf. Bloody hell.
If you don't want to scoop, I will surrender to you, because I'm cocky and feel like...
No. I don't care about winning. It's just that, yeah.
Well, it's partially same here. I just feel like there's not a huge reason to keep going.
Yeah, I mean...
I just don't want to be BM. I want to be polite about it.
Yeah,
Why didn't you... I was surprised you didn't throw anything back here to try to take out this Casterkin squad.
That's
or this one.
247 points for every unit of flamers I have. I drop them down, I lose an 8 of my army that dies next turn. Point efficiency doesn't matter. The trades are unequal. You need a nerf. That's the problem.
That's true too.
If they costed more, I might have considered it, but they don't. They cost 100 points. I am putting twice as much points on the line, and they die. Don't tell me that they don't. They die.
Yeah.
I can make them strength 6. I kill this unit with what, 5 flamers, I guess? Even if I had 5 flamers, that's what, 4. I'm wounding you on 2s if I made it +1, and of course I will never quite wait for. Statistically, like 12 shots, wounding you on 2s, 10 go through AP2, 6s. This unit dies.
Yeah, no, it's dead.
flavor.
But again, as you said, it's the point value. It's I'll kill your thing. So.
Yeah, you need a nerf. That's my conclusion. Because
Well, I hope
there
this
is
was a educational game against guard. I hope my army wasn't bad.
Yeah, I mean.
Because other
Quite
guard
different.
armies will bring Bane Blades, and then they'll soup it up with the Lord Solar or another one, but I think that's a trap. The Bane Blade is fucking meaty, but some armies, if they have Melta spam, they'll kill it. Like, if I'm mirror matched, my 3 Vanquishers will kill the fucking Bane Blade. So I don't think and hell, if I can get one thing of Rough Riders into it, they'll kill the Bane Blade, which is funny.
Yeah, right now as it stands, I have no idea how I would even be able to come close to countering this.
A lot of other guard players have, like, artillery. Like, there's some reason there's people arguing for the artillery grenade launcher dudes being good, but I think, hot take, I think that part of the community is wrong, because they are, actually no, they are good, but these are better. Like Hazardkin and Rough Riders, they're just better. If anything, you can sub out 2 of these tanks, and then still bring the Gate Commander, because Gatekeeper's good, and then if you bring in that, you might as well bring 1 to 2 tanks so you can use his buff, or just bring no Vanquishers, and then that would free up your army for other things. But like, I don't feel that there's any debate with the Rough Riders and Khazarkins. If you don't bring them, you're wrong. And the fact that I have perma mini trans on the Death Core, and they have a Helix Gauntlet because they just have a med pack to turn off damage. This map was oppressing because I'm like thinking I have to go around here. I have to funnel my dudes around to get to melee, but yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea how I would have won this. Like,
Current guard, honestly, you just have to like obsec. You have to move, take their even. No, I don't know. Like, you just need overwhelming firepower.
I mean, this situation really reminds me of the situation I've had with the Sandshard Bomber style player, where we just came to the logical conclusion that there are just some situations where no matter what I do, it just wins. And it's just a matter of the army being better. You know, I don't have choices that, you know, because usually if I were Space Marines, I could technically make an army that directly counters you. Here, you see 90% of my unit roster. I have the only units you don't see here that I can use is Zangor Enlightened and.
Why'd you bring so much Zangor?
Karab. What?
Why'd you bring so much Zangor?
Oh, because it clogs up the battlefield well.
See, that'd be
because, you know, what am I supposed to do with another 140 points? The other option is I can run a 5-man of flamers, like I can have 2 5-man of flamers, but what I see in most of the situations is they just stand on the points anyway and do actions and just miscellaneous stuff. And if I have 40 models, I can just throw them at objectives and not worry about the opponent killing them, because here, you saw that it didn't kill all that match after having like 60 attacks or something like this.
Yeah.
Because I can have all those buffs. And if I have this on 2 units, like usually my opponent doesn't have, you know, a 200 point unit that just kills everything. So it's usually good for clogging up points. I can teleport a single unit of those, so what usually happens is I can just teleport them somewhere and put them in an aggressive spot. Because, you know, if you're hitting on 4s, because you're going to be -1 to hit, if you're rolling, you know, like a trial thingy, if you're going to be hitting on 4s, and then you have those double explosions, then, you know.
Well, I'm simming Terminators versus Rough Riders. And then this would be on 6s. Oh wait, no, it's AP. No, it's AP. Yeah, 6s. So it's only 4 Rough Riders. And it's, so if those Rough Riders
damage 2 on these Scarabs.
For the
AP 3 damage 2.
No. That's, I was doing the if all, I didn't do the heavies, but I was just doing if they all had bolters. So it'd probably be like 5 or 6 dead Rough Riders. But if the Rough Riders got the charge into them and they did the Melta Lance, and then I gave them Lord Solar buff and fixed bayonets, because why wouldn't I? That's what they're supposed to get. It would be, and you could say -1, that's fine. Ooh, that's actually a little painful. Oh, actually, no, those 1s. I mean, those 2s. So it'd be about 12. And it would just be on the Scarab.
I'd say I'm saving the 4s.
Yeah, they'd realistically have that. But each one is damage 3, so that's 5 Scarabs.
Yeah, 5 Scarabs. That's what I'm talking about.
Which,
there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
It's 200 points against my 400. Next turn, you just kill me. I have, what, 15 attacks? 15 attacks, assuming like literally the best buffs. Let's assume that I give them +1 to hit, reroll of 1s from an aura, and +1 to wound. This is
sure. Yeah. Are these on? Is this on Scarabs? Would this be on?
2s rerolls of 1s.
On Scarabs or?
Yeah, on Scarabs.
Okay.
Scarabs hitting your artillery.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be wounding you on
3.
2s.
Oh yeah, +1.
Yeah, and then you have AP3,
which
so...
goes 2, and it's 2 damage each. So that would actually kill. You need all of that to, on average-ish, kill 1 Rough Rider.
Yeah, and then you have 2 more of that per turn, and you can also shoot me in the preceding turn. Yeah, I don't think it's... Yeah, like, I don't think with average rolls it is possible for me to win against you with this list. I don't even think it is possible to win against you with any 1,000 Suns list as it is right now with average rolls. Like, if you have any idea, I am interested to hear it.
No. Well, you know, in the end, it's Dice Box Sama. You got some bad rolls, but on average, I think it would be a very uphill battle. I don't think I could beat with my 1,000 Suns list. That's why I was like, while you were talking, not gonna lie, I was like zoning out because I'm like, can I even kill my own army with my 1,000 Suns? And no, I can't. So I don't know. I think it's a big skill thing as well because I played a guard person, and like he had his shit like all over the fucking board, so he wasn't actually stacking his bonuses, and he didn't have the Kazarkin cheese with, you know, their combo with Born Soldiers. But you know, competitively, it's Born Soldiers. Like there are other cool options, but nothing is as good as Born Soldiers, and so. This is what would have to be fought, and right now, and again, I said the only thing you could probably remove is the, other tanks.
I'm back.
No worries. So the only thing I could see changing for my list is if you remove the tanks, the Vanquishers. But I still think it's so good because they're effectively the same cost as a fucking, goddamn
is one of those?
Hammerhead. Okay, so without the multi-melta, actually this just brings it up.
How much is this battle tank? The full battle tank with all the stuff you've got?
Well, not the tank commander because that's different because he's not the one I'm talking about. So, a Hammerhead. So let's detract. A Hammerhead gunship for Tau with the big spooky Melta is 145, and then it could be an extra 5 for accelerated burst cannons and seeker missile and shit. So it'll come up to about 165 if you deck a Hammerhead out to its full capacity. 145 to 165. A Lehman Russ, one that's just bare bones that has the stuff on it, has effectively the same as a Hammerhead shooting. Except it has 1 less AP, but in return it gets auto +1 to hit, because it's a turret weapon, and then you're going to probably give it the reroll aura, the reroll buff, so it's going to get -1, so it has an extra 16.5% chance to hit. And then if you wanted to give it the... And then it has a las cannon, armored tracks, and hunter killer, which makes it 165. So the same cost as a Hammerhead. You don't get the double shooting of the assault burst shit, but you have a las cannon and a hunter killer on top of it, and then you have all as dust, because anything that's damage 1, you get +1 save.
Yeah.
And then if you want, you can add for like 20 points, a free reroll, I think, every round for the Lehman Russ, which is Veteran Commander. If it pops up for me.
Why the hell are Lehman Russes T8s?
Yeah.
That's what I understand. Like, a big knight is T8. A Land Raider, which is supposed to be the heaviest marine unit vehicle, is T8. Why is a bloody paper tank T8?
I 100% agree. Well, it's supposed to be a big thing of iron, like, inside, but it's obviously BS. I'm 100% with you in knights. I think mini knights T8, big knights should be T9. And it upsetty spaghettis me that they're not, amongst other things. So it's just these, and then there's another hidden thing here. The Lehman Russes are 13 wounds. So even if you have a Vanquisher versus another Vanquisher or a Hammerhead, and it gets the 6 damage plus the 3 mortals, and then they roll a 3 on the D3, the Lehman Russ lives. The Hammerhead has 12 wounds. The Hammerhead actually can die in one shot from a Lehman Russ, but the Lehman Russ will not die from one shot from the Hammerhead. And You could say, oh, well, the Hammerhead has, again, the accelerated burst cannon, so it's going to have 16 strength AP1 shot. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. But that's not why people bring Hammerheads. They don't bring them for that. They bring them for the big, spooky, delete invul shooting. And so, yeah. The reason you bring them, they are superior in. It's just too much right now for Guard. I do want to say thank you for playing. The two big armies right now are Guard and Iron Hands. And again, I have a YouTube channel to run. I'll upload this video. And I have every faction army in the game if there's any others you want to see or have questions about.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's just trying to check out Guard, and I feel it kind of feels like the pre-nerf Bolton, honestly. Like, it's just one of those situations where
Oh, 100%.
I'm not even mad that I'm losing, because it's just, at this point, it's just so much of an overwhelming situation.
No, yeah, everyone in the community knows that, yeah.
And, you know, I don't feel like I'm too terrible of a player myself, but I probably could have played it differently, but even if I played it better and I rolled better, I don't see myself
There's
anyway.
so little, yeah, dude. And then I was still iffy about this amount of terrain, but, like, besides your one movement thing, you were just going to be hemmed in, and it was just going to be in a tight spot for you. I have my Iron Hands list, which is the other top army. This, because I don't keep track of the meta, because I agree with some stuff, I disagree with some hot take stuff. They don't have these two Fire Raptors. They have a bunch of Dreadnoughts. I think Dreadnoughts are a trap, because Dreadnoughts are T7. Because of aircraft coming in from any battlefield edge, and they're free for strategic reserves, you can bring these in round 2, and then you still get the Devastator Global Captain Aura reroll hits of 1. And so, unless your opponent is literally Harlequin with Skyweaver spam, this should beat everything. And I think this even beats the Guard. But if you do Dreadnought, then I don't think it beats the Guard. I think Dreadnoughts are a trap. I stand by that.
I mean, looking at this, I feel like this would be a better matchup for me.
To use or to fight against?
Everything on 2s, but then again, I have Flamer spam, and I have War Dogs, which are going to be taking away each one of those Eradicators per shot that goes through. So, I think that this is a better matchup for me, because your dedicated anti-tank that would have range at me is going to come down T2, which I guess you can hide, but yeah, I think that this is a better matchup for me.
Wait, what do you mean anti-tank? These are all anti-tank.
Yeah, but they're 24 inches of range, and I am 60 inches of range.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, here, your big screw you cannon is 72 inches of range, which means that you just sit at the back of the, like, what I usually do with the War Dogs, because my opponent, most of the opponents I play don't have this sort of stuff, is they just stand usually
in Narnia,
somewhere around here, here and here, and then just shoot whatever comes to the middle. While in this situation, you look at me, I'm dead.
No, yeah.
There's nothing I can do. So, yeah, this...
Well, you did play off meta, because you're not using Scarabs, and they're pretty popular, along with Duplicity.
They are, but I don't like...
Do you think they're a trap? Do you think they're overhyped?
I don't think that they're overhyped. I mean, if you play mono, like, if I wasn't playing those War Dogs, I would just switch them to a unit of Scarabs, because what the Thousand Suns lack is anti-tank. And this is good anti-tank, and it's also anti-elite, which is another thing that we kind of lack. But look at it this way, this is 400 points, this is 250 points, and they have similar damage output. This is 96, this is just 32 shots. So this auto hits on top of that, so I don't have to bother with Presage, and I can put it on other units. Like, it's kind of, I think that Scarabs are great, but they're not needed to make a good competitive list.
Oh, for sure.
I
know about having 0 Scarabs. We will have to probably agree to disagree on that.
Yeah, that's what I've been testing, and I did really well with a list that is basically the same as this one, except I've run it with 30 cultists prior to that, which I just drop them on a point, give them 4 up, -1 to hit, and
Yeah.
then, the opponent has it really tough to work through stuff. But, Scarabs is a 400 point unit, which means that if the opponent has a lot of shooting like you do, I lose a quarter of my army within 1 shooting phase if I dedicate them to something. While here, I can dedicate a unit of flamers, I can throw them into something. If it's a good trade, and most likely it is with the damage output I have, because I have 400 points of damage output from a single unit of flamers, then they die, I have another one. I have 2 units of Zangor, I have a unit of Chaos Spawn, I have 3 Warlocks. So the reason why I don't take the Scarabs is because it affords me more flexibility in the decisions that I make, and the cost of making a bad decision is much lower, as opposed to putting in a 400 point unit on a point. It's toughness for its wounds, 3 wounds. Sure, if the enemy is going to have something that's damage 3, and damage 2 and 3 is pretty much everything this meta, then they're dying anyway. And I'm losing 400 points. If I put in a unit of Zangor, if I put in a unit of Cultists, I'm losing 140, 150 points. And I can afford it. While here, you're losing a lot. Like, we can play a mirror match, and I think I'm pretty confident I would win because I have...
Literally, because, yeah, if these were part of the equation, but since they are, yeah, no, I agree that it is a lot of 2 damage, 3 damage meta. We can keep talking, but I will cut the video here.